An airport, parking lots, cars and dens, and two people with a brilliant idea. On this airport in Johannesburg, South Africa, Scratch Mobile is the outcome of a brainstorming session that now is a fast-growing business, getting your car fixed while on a holiday or on a business trip. But what is Scratch Mobile? Let's ask Khutso Sikgota.
We are an express panel beating shop that is focusing on the repair of vehicles that are still drivable, but you would like to keep them in a showroom condition. And our focus is primarily on convenience. So our focus is, rather than to take you out of your routine, where you could be busy with your business, your work, or your family time, we say we bring the routine of repairing your vehicle into your own schedule. So a typical business traveler will leave his vehicle at the airport for 2 or 3 days. And we're saying while your vehicle is at the airport, we can use that time to repair the scratches, the dents on the vehicle, even change the windscreen in time for you, that when you come back, your car is ready for you. The airport concept came really by my business partner, Ntuthuko Shezi, was using the valet service one time. And when he came here, he dropped off his vehicle and realized that actually the time that he's leaving his vehicle was very similar to the rest of the other travelers. So it was about 2 or 3 days. And we were already operating as a mobile business already, which was fitting in with the time frame that we were already being able to provide. So in average, we would do a repair within 3-4 hours for a vehicle when we do it at your house. So it meant that you could be able to do a few more vehicles within a day, within 2 days, and a traveler will still be able to get his vehicle done and in showroom condition. So it came from there. A car like this would have been a car that has come in yesterday, right? Came in yesterday, we had to strip the bonnet, you had to strip the bumper, and do the respray, right? And we have to make sure that we finish everything by the end of tonight. So the client is actually arriving at 8 o'clock tonight. So we're looking at how can we be able to solve all these problems in time for the client to arrive and find his car in good shape.
This is my daughter's car, and so I brought it here. She had some scratches from the parkade, and they do a fantastic job. They're very, very price competitive. My car's always ready on time, and if it's not, then they come and collect it at my house.
If I look at some of the challenges that we have had, I think the primary one has been the source to capital. That when we began the business, we did not have sufficient capital to be able to invest in the business and have it as it is today. However, we've had to find innovative ways for us to say, how can we be able to still deliver the quality with the minimal capital that we had and then grow organically.
So how can a business grow? Is it all about finance, or is there more besides capital? Endeavor is the answer to this question. With a wide network, they help out businesses, giving them tips and tricks on how to grow their business and maintain quality. Let's hear from Malik Fall, Managing Director of Endeavor Africa.
When an entrepreneur joins Endeavor, they basically have access to an amazing network of professionals and experts who can help them solve practical problems. Not from a book, not from academia, but from someone who has been there, who has done that, or else who has advised other entrepreneurs who have the same problem. So we make the time lag between the problem and solving the problem much shorter, because the entrepreneur is not alone anymore and have a whole network locally and internationally of people to call upon.
A major contribution has been access to mentorship, access to networks that on our own would not have been able to unlock. And I think that has been the one key aspect on the development of the emerging businesses that you may not always be able to get at the level that we have been able to receive from Endeavor.
Scratch Mobile is now able to work more professionally and quicker. learning from professionals and keeping their promises to customers, investing in their employees and giving them a chance to learn more about cars. After all, you can't run a business like this without a well-oiled team.
He's now putting the primer, and he's going to let that dry and sand it down to make sure that the finish is now fine. And then only then can we then put the paint surface inside the spray booth. We would like to see ourselves at a level where we've been able to grow with the team that we've begun with. Where we can be able to say we have had a person, for example, who began as a spray painter, but they are now able to run a branch on their own, or they've been able to spin that into a franchise of their own. So it's not just about the individuals that are at the forefront that are growing, but growing as a whole with a team and being able to have an organic